Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video talking about where I get my manga and how I get it. I've gotten a few questions regarding that before on my other videos, so I wanted to kind of address that now. And yeah, here we go. Okay, so first off, we're going to start obviously with rightstuf. Rightstuf is one of the, I want to say, more known anime manga distributors. So they're fairly simple to navigate. They have one of the most friendly websites. So as you can see at the top, they have a little search for products bar, so you can go ahead and search for whatever you want. So I guess I'll just look up Attack on Titan and give it a second. It'll load up all your results for Attack on Titan. So they do sell figures here too, and I think they also sell anime, box sets and DVDs. But if you want to sort by just the manga, just go over to the left and hit manga, and it takes you right to that. So I personally like to sort by A to Z, and then once that is sorted, it takes me, A to Z, which is what I prefer. So yeah, you can just scroll through and kind of see what's going on. Right now they have a weekly special going on that includes some of the colossal editions and some of the before the fall volumes. So yeah, that's one of the retailers that I get my manga from. And then moving on to instocktrades. I hear some people talk about instocktrades and some people don't. I like instocktrades because it has basically the same price range as rightstuf Anime does, but they tend to be a little bit more in stock more often. So that's why I like using them for sometimes if rightstuf is out of stock. They do have the same shipping times. If you use regular shipping, they do have the same processing and shipping times, so that's all right. Their packaging is really great too, so if you haven't gotten from instocktrades and you don't mind a wait, I definitely do recommend it. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and search up the same thing. As you can see, their website is a little bit bland compared to rightstuf's, but they have pretty much everything that rightstuf did. They have all of the colossal editions. They have, before the fall. So you just need to kind of pick through what they have and search, because they don't necessarily have a manga or anime section that you can click on, up here. So you just have to kind of search for what you're looking for. So yeah, that was instocktrades. Next up is very familiar. It's Barnes & Noble. So Barnes & Noble, I usually go in person, but I can hear, but I do hear that a lot of their stuff is, pretty much the same online, and their packaging is all right online. And if you don't want to go into stores, I can totally understand that. So it's basically the same feature with a search bar. And they do have a pretty good selection. Their stuff is more around the retail value, as opposed to instocktrades and rightstuf, which has stuff a little bit discounted. So you can try and base your judgment on if you would prefer to buy something full price in store or online, or if you want to wait if something is out of stock on rightstuf or instocktrades. But again, I don't really buy online off of Barnes & Noble. I kind of prefer going there in person, but they do have options. And then next is Books A Million. Books A Million is another retailer, another big name bookstore that I also prefer going in person, but I do hear really good things about their packaging in terms of being a big name retailer. So the search feature is pretty simple. You just kind of type in what you're looking for, and it'll bring up what you need. And a lot of the times they'll have stuff in stock. but right now it looks like a lot of their stuff is out of stock, or it'll let you know if your store is out of stock as well. So that's cool about Books A Million. I don't think Barnes & Noble has a good inventory type of deal the same way Books A Million does, so it's good to check to see if, you know, your store has what you're looking for if you want to go in person. So yeah, I like to look on Books A Million, Barnes & Noble sometimes for, sales to see. Sometimes if you scroll down, you can see, like, they have manga, like, showcase here. And sometimes they'll have sales. I don't think they have one right now, but every so often they will, and it is really nice when they do have one. And so moving on to used booksellers, I really like abebooks. I've only really ordered from them once or twice, but their packaging was pretty decent. And they have, quite a selection. So let's do Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket manga. Sometimes you have to be a little bit more literal with what you're looking for. A lot of these websites prefer, it would be better to look up for ISBNs just so they can sort out better for you. But they do have some stuff in Japanese. It looks like they have a Spanish edition. And this website is pretty okay in terms of like sorting through like what you need to or what you're looking for. So you can choose if you want free shipping, or you can sort by the lowest total price, so the price of the book with shipping, the product type, new, used. I didn't know that they had new books, so that's pretty cool to know. And all types of other features. So I think abebooks is pretty cool in terms of like finding used manga. The next website I really like as well is eBay. eBay is pretty cool in terms of, it has a lot of individual sellers, so it's kind of like Mercari or Facebook Market or OfferUp. But you can go on your, laptop or mobile. They also have an app, and look through for different things. So for eBay, I like looking up manga lots, or manga lot, and it'll show you, obviously like used manga, and you can look through and see, this person is selling a bundle for $85. Other people have manga lots where they include like sets, or they sell individual books within their set or within the lot, and so they kind of let you know the price point for each individual book, which is pretty cool. I like eBay because you can find some harder stuff, and for not too much of a big price. I know a lot of out-of-print books tend to be a little overpriced because the people are reselling them, so eBay is kind of nice with letting you look for stuff like that. So I'll just click through this one. So it says manga lot A through C, so this is how the seller is sorting it. They have manga, from A through Z in the title, and they just kind of let you know, that it's one manga at $6 each, and then kind of look through the pictures to see if they have something that you like. So you can see they have Bleach, they have Absolute Boyfriend, and yeah, that's kind of what I do on eBay every so often, just because you never know what you're gonna find. eBay is kind of is like when you go to like a flea market and there's like this giant bookstore full of everything. That's pretty much what eBay is when you look for manga lots, and I think that's pretty fun to like look through and just see if you're bored, and see if you can find anything. They also have, you can also search individually for specific mangas. So let's look for Beauty Pop. Oh gosh, I can't spell. So like a Beauty Pop manga. Looks like this a lot came up. It looks like they might have, it looks like they have quite a bit of shoujo. And they do have Beauty Pop as well, but there are also individual listings like Beauty Pop 1 and 2, Volume 9, so it's kind of, eBay is kind of like a generic go-to that I like to go to if, I don't just want to look through like a manga category, if I'm looking for something specific, or if I feel like looking through lots and seeing if I can find something unique. And then we also have Facebook Marketplace. So Facebook Marketplace for me has been like hit or miss in terms of like what you get or what you're looking for. They don't have necessarily a lot, but when you do find something, it turns out being something really, really good. So I'm just gonna look up manga really quick, and then as you can see, there's different listings for Naruto. There's some Shonen Jump manga magazines, and a bunch of other assorted things. So for Facebook Marketplace, I tend to see a lot of older people selling their manga on here, or selling their kids' manga. So sometimes it would be good, sometimes it's good to look for like anime books. So you get kind of a different scenery, or you can look for Japanese comic books. Sometimes that gives you something different. It really just depends on like playing around with the words and seeing what comes up. And I've had a couple of really, really good finds on Facebook Market. I got a fruits basket off of Facebook Market for very, very cheap. I've also gotten a couple other bundles off of here, so it's definitely worth looking at. And yeah, so let's move on to the mobile apps. Okay, so the first mobile app I want to talk about is Mercari. So Mercari is just like an app marketplace where you can buy and sell different things. So there's a little search bar at the top. You can look up different things. So you can just click manga here, and then up here you have filters. So I like to filter by free shipping and for sale, because sometimes it'll show you sold stuff. So you can see there's a bunch of different things being for sale that you can just kind of look through, and most of the sellers on here are incredibly nice, incredibly communicative, so you can kind of message them if you want. If you're interested in this, for instance, you can go to the bottom and hit message seller and talk to them about the specific item you want. You can like it to kind of save for later. That's what I end up doing a lot of the times, is just saving manga for later. Or you can then add it to your cart by clicking this little button up here, or by hitting add to cart, and then you can find all of your items in this cart up here. And yeah, that is Mercari. And then next up, I like to look at Depop. So Depop is a little bit less full of manga. So Depop is like a lot of clothing and stuff, but there are a few listings here and there. So what I did was just go to the search button, then search for manga, so you can look through. I personally like to sort by newly listed, so I can see what the newest thing is on here. Sometimes there's stuff that's like kind of relevant to anime. Sometimes there's not, so you just have to kind of dig through a lot with Depop. But sometimes there are like a few listings, like this is Attack on Titan 1 through 9, and then No Regrets as well. And this is surprisingly where I get a lot of my like cheaper, newer manga, like not out of print stuff, like like you can see this is quintessential quintuplets. And some people will try and sell for like retail value, but you can again always message them and ask about prices and shipping and all of that good stuff. So yeah, next I like to go on OfferUp. OfferUp is cool because it's kind of like a what's near you type of search function. So like if you would want to go and pick up manga, you can. But you know, some people still deliver, so I like to change my address every so often, or change my zip code to like see what's going on in other states, and see if people will ship to me. So I'll just search up manga, and then you can see there's a few listings here and there. OfferUp doesn't really offer too much. It's just, you know, the way it is. Not a lot of people use it, but I have found a good few things. I think I found my 7 Deadly Sins bundle, like the 1 through 13 bundle on here. I found Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun on here. So it just really depends on how the system is and what your area is like. And again, you can always change your area to like somewhere else if you're interested in doing that. And then finally, my number one place I like to go is Reddit. So the subreddit r/manga swap is really, really cool because people just kind of post, you know, if they're selling or if they're looking for a specific manga or if they're trading. You can kind of just click on what they're selling. You look through, they'll, you know, more often than not, people will post pictures of what they're selling. And then you just kind of comment, hey, I'm interested in this. You know, would you consider, you know, doing something like a different price? There are rules, you know, in the about section here that you can look through as well. But I have found some really, really good deals on here, some really like out of print stuff, newer stuff. It updates like basically daily, and the packaging is usually phenomenal. It really depends, or not depends, but it's really nice having people who collect manga as well, that they're, you know, kind of selling these things, so they know, you know, how they would want it packaged, so they package kind of it the same way for you. So yeah, I really, really like Manga Swap, or r/manga swap, and yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had a lot of questions regarding like where I get my manga, and hopefully that was helpful to people. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon.